Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back and I'm better, staying for good this time. I have a notebook filled with ideas that I just wrote down the other day for my summer collection of my tutorials, but that's yet to come. If you're interested in this super fun summer look, stay tuned. And I'm starting off by priming my face. You always want to prime your face to make sure that your foundation holds a little longer and so it fills your pores, giving you that flawless foundation finish. Moving on, I'm going to grab my beauty blender to apply my foundation. The foundation I'm using today is the Age Defining DNA Advantage foundation, which I recently started using from the drugstore. I'm liking it so far. It's not full coverage, but it is a everyday kind of foundation. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Using this small blending brush by Morphe. It is from a set, so I'll link down the set name in the description box below. And all I'm doing right now is grabbing puree and lightly putting that all over my lid and working it a little more into my crease. Using this bigger buffer brush from Morphe, which is from the same set, I'm just grabbing it to diffuse the color a little more so it's not so harsh and sharp-ended. Then moving on to this BH 140 big tapered brush, I'm just diffusing it a little more because this one works a little better than the bigger buffer brush, and I'm just moving back and forth from the BH 140 and the small blending brush from Morphe to work in the crease and make it a little darker and deepen it a little more. Now, this brush came with the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette. It is a tapered brush on one side and a pencil brush on the other. And I'm just grabbing this beautiful peach shade from the 35B Morphe palette. If you like bright, bold makeup looks, this is the palette for you. You are sleeping on it if you don't have it. Everything about it is just so bomb. Yeah, anyways, this whole time I'm using the same technique to blend out my eyeshadow, which is circular windshield wiper motions, if that makes sense, just to give it a little softer blended out look.
Are you doing right now?
Yeah. The brushes I'm using today in this tutorial are from the same set, so you'll be able to find that in the link in the description box below. And I'm just grabbing this beautiful color from the second edition 120 color eyeshadow palette by BH. That was such a mouthful. But anyways, I'm just lightly picking this color up and building it up into this bold, beautiful orange color. And you always want to start off by doing that, softly building it up into that bold look. You don't want to just grab the color and just pack it onto your lid because it is hard to diffuse it into a very soft and subtle look. So you always want to work your way up into that subtle look, if that makes sense. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going back to my big diffusing tapered brush and I'm grabbing it by the end so I have more control over it and it's not so harsh when I blend it out. It's more of a subtle, beautiful blend. And I'm going to be doing this for a while. I'm just going to be going back and forth from my tapered brush to my Morphe brush, picking a product and just blending it out until I get that bold, beautiful look that I'm looking for. And whatever extra product I had, I decided to smoke onto my under eyes and it worked as a base for the other shadows I used. And going back with this beautiful 35B palette and this smaller shading brush by Morphe, I'm grabbing this orange and working it in towards the middle outer corner of my eye, again, making it kind of like a wing. Okay girl, now let me tell you about this 35B Morphe palette. It is such an affordable company, first of all, and their products are so amazing. Every product that they have, like, you will not be disappointed. I haven't been disappointed yet, let me tell you. And this palette retails for $19.99. You can order it online. I don't have a Morphe store around me, unfortunately, but this palette is so pigmented, it's so easy to blend, and the colors are just everything, like just everything. You need this, you just need it, you're sleeping on this. And personally, once in a while I like to stop and make sure that I'm doing everything right before I move on to the next step.
One eternity later.
Although this palette's already really pigmented, I wanted the yellow to pop out a little more, so I'm using my Mary Kay concealer and this concealing brush by Morphe, and I'm just going to conceal my lid where I want the yellow to pop out the most, and then I'm going to go ahead and pack on that lid. pack on the yellow on my lid. The brush I'm using today to pack on the yellow on my lid is this eyeshadow brush from e.l.f., which I purchased from Walmart. I am a hot mess. Yes, I see how crazy I look, but trust and believe, in a little bit we're gonna clean up and everything will be just fine. So like I said, I always like to go back to make sure that my makeup is set, intact, and blended, ready to go for the next step. So that's what I'm doing right now before I conceal. So now I'm just grabbing this denser pencil brush from the Modern Renaissance palette and these two shades, packing them onto my under eyes and smoking them out to give them a more dramatic look. So now I'm going to grab my concealer brush from Morphe and I'm going to mix my foundation with my concealer. I like to do this because my concealer is a little too white for me, so mixing it with my foundation just gives me that perfect color. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that my eyeshadow doesn't look crazy anymore, that it's nice and sharp, fixed, and that I look awake and I don't have bags under my eyes. Now since I don't have a blue eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and grab this File Detailing brush by Morphe and picking up this beautiful blue color, and I'm going to grab another brush and pull down on my lid so I get an accurate application. I also like to do this so I don't get any smudges or mess up my makeup using my fingers pulling down on my lid. And if you don't feel comfortable using a brush, you can also use a beauty blender. Moving on to lashes, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara using the Telescopic by L'Oreal and applying the Kiss Falsies in Look So Natural. Now I'm going in with BH's 134. I love this brush to get that very defined contour for powders. And then going in with my Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced and warming up my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin to define it a little more and make it appear a little smaller. Yes, girl, it is time to highlight, so take out your glow kits. I got mine in Sun Dip, mixing summer and moonshine. Grab your fan brush and highlight the high points of your cheekbones, and then move on to a smaller detailing brush. I'm using BH's 142 just to get a more precise, accurate application going down the bridge of your nose and the tip of your nose. That's just to make your nose look a little slimmer. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bones and my inner tear duct as well. Can't forget about that pop of highlight. Anyways, my camera died, but I applied Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray and applied ColourPop's lipstick and kapow. So this is pretty much the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know why you guys stuck till the end. I suck at describing colors and the techniques I'm using, but you did. Y'all real ones. But anyways, don't forget to follow my makeup Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!